Alright, we're back. What's up, fellow Earthlings? Back with Guns of Fury today. So yesterday, I had to cut things a little short just because we had some distraction in the background here in my apartment. So what I'm going to do today, since I kind of took my sweet time getting into things, refreshing, I am going to start again here, but I promise we're going to go fast. We're going to run through this beginning part pretty quick, and then we'll keep going for a bit. So let me do this. Let's delete that. Let's get right back into it. Boom, normal. We're going to skip the intro, and let's get right into it. I apologize for the constant mashing sound too. This is one of those games where like you can't just hold the fire button for the sidearm. So pardon that. Get my wings. Okay. First boss, which is not really the first boss, and we're just basically gonna die here. Blah, blah, blah. We know. Alright. Wake up, Snake. Not actually. Snake adjacent. Punch. Give me that. Alright. Quick save. You know what's funny is like all the times I've played this game, that knife guy always gives me trouble. I'm never quite sure how to dodge his attack. I'll have to really work on that as I continue improving in the game. Don't you dare! I think... Yeah, we can put that on there. Yeah. Oh, let's grab that though. Just what I'm thinking about. Shotgun. I do love the sound. we're making pretty good time. We'll get back to where we were pretty quickly. Yeah, sorry again about the smoke alarm yesterday. That was pretty annoying, I know. It was annoying for me, that's for sure. Some monies. Here. Parmesan tractor. Boss time. Let's do it. Oh my god. Yeah, that guy always gives me trouble. I'll have to figure that out. I never actually did really figure out what to do against that. But if I end up learning how to speedrun this, I will most assuredly have to learn to deal with that. So, okay. This. Couple of things I want to go back and get. First with the shopkeeper. It's like a shop here, bro. It's the middle of a battleground. Yeah, so the shopkeeper is gonna have stuff very similar to, like I said the other day, Castlevania type stuff, where it's like you get things to enhance your character. You get consumables, all that kind of stuff. So pretty cool. Max bomb ammo plus 15. Switchblade, it's just a better knife, a little bit better revolver. I don't really have enough money right now anyway, so we're good. This is what we got. To be here. Save it right. Yeah, you get torn up pretty quickly in this game too. I think it can get kind of tough actually. Yeah, and this is where we wanted to go get the slide, so... or no, I'm sorry, one more down. Let's do this. Not quite ready for that yet. I think, actually, no, maybe that was it. Sorry. Gotta refresh my memory. Right. Okay, so right above me, that's the slide, I think. And then the purple is the boss fight. That was kind of where I left off, so we're almost back to where we were. Yeah, here we go. I promise you don't want it, bro. Down. Dodge it very well. Or at all, for that matter. Ooh, I hope I don't die here. Now we're good. Oh my gosh. Wow. Going fast in this game is kind of tough. You can definitely run into stuff pretty easily. It's mostly the fact that like enemies cause damage when you run into them. That's the hard part. Okay. really quick one more time. Not too bad, not too bad. Sorry, bird. There. Works. Okay. And then boss fight. Definitely start getting into practice sliding when I'm not fighting. Sliding when not fighting. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm sorry. Let me go grab my little health power up here. Forgot about that. Here. Machine gun. Some bomb expansion. Oh, nice. The save. You know what's funny is like I kind of forgot that these save points also refill your ammo, which is nice. I don't think they refill the bomb capacity, but at least for ammo. All right, we're gonna mark this. Oops. There we go. There's a pin there. And good. Or wait, did it not stick? boss in one fight. Instead of dying. Pardon me. Okay. Let's go. So we got the railway key, we've got the slide, we've got grenades. We're looking pretty good here. I am going to actually machine gun. Okay, now that we're caught back up, now that we're back to where we were yesterday, and pretty quickly too. I was like an hour in when I was at this point last time, so 23 minutes, not too bad. Okay, let me get my bearing here, but I'm pretty sure I know there's the railway key. Whoa, fella. Yeah, enemies in this game are pretty gnarly. The combat definitely has a very Metal Sluggy vibe to it, where you can just get overwhelmed really quickly by all the bullets on screen, missiles, grenades, all that kind of stuff. Things will just like hit you without how you see them. Okay, so I believe it is down in the green right there. And let me see. Let me just make sure I didn't really miss anything else. I don't think so. Go through there. I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay. hold. We'll come back through the other way eventually. Alright, what do we got over here? That is the way forward. Well, one way forward, I should say. There we go. Hey, hey, hey. New handgun. Let's see how this works. Nice. Okay, so the fire rate's a little lower, but the damage is a little higher. At this rate, I'll take it. Cool. Did I actually swap it out? Did I? I did. Okay. This area is really cool. I like this place. Suppose I deserve that jumping into the hole. Don't jump into bullets, kids. For real, don't jump into bullets. Ointment is nice because there is burn status with like these guys that have flamethrowers and stuff. So it'll be important because burn damage will just start shredding through your health. So you want to get rid of that as quickly as you can. Give me 1 second. I'm going to refresh my stream. Get the wheel of death. 1 second. There we go. Okay. Alright, alright. Let's see here. So... nice, easy way to take care of those armored guys without having to use a ton of ammo. A knife. Pretty handy. Tactical glasses. Damage inflicted on players and enemies. Let's see. Pretty sure. Oh, that might just be the. Sorry. Let's see here. Abilities. Yeah. Okay. That's just one of the passive things that you get. So cool. So now we can actually see damage that we inflict, which is nice. There we go. Yep. So now we can actually get a gauge of like how much better our guns are doing, things like that. Kind of nice. Not huge, but nice for when you're trying to decide how to upgrade your weapons or things like that, or change your loadout, I guess I should say. Checking walls. It's easy. Some of these walls are really easy to run past without opening up. Definitely, because a lot of them kind of look cracked anyway, so you got to really keep your eye out. But don't worry, because there will be things later in the game that'll help you out with finding the secrets. So we'll come back through this, obviously. Oh my gosh. Jumping in water. Man, I love the music in this game. Oh, so good. Not so tough without your armor, are you? so good. Music is so good. Oh, I love this game. It's so good. So good. Okay, throwing knives. So we get this. And this, I think we can use this instead of grenades if we want. Yeah, so throwing knives. We'll end up getting numerous throwing weapons, but yeah, that's the first of many. How dare you come back? Or just destroying you. Okay, so this is obviously something we can't access yet. I definitely know what it's for. We need to get there's a gun that we'll get later that shoots electricity. It's like a shotgun, not a shotgun. And then this is something else. Yep, we need certain keys for some of these little areas right here. And again, too, see on the mini map there it says V, and like up here, right there, there's a 1. So those are the keys that we'll use. Pretty nice that it gives you that at least. And then obviously we can't pass through here, so we're good. Back up we go. And here we are introduced to the push mechanic for the first time. I'll show you. Yep, so there are certain things that you can push around in the game to reach higher places. Field tests for the robot G7 Melchior are underway. The hardware is working flawlessly, and it managed to destroy all the targets in record time. Everything seemed to be going smoothly until yesterday. During a routine movement test, it started to behave erratically and killed 5 of our soldiers. We managed to shut it down for the moment, but who knows what will happen next. There must be some bug in the operating system. I've asked everyone to stay away from it, as it is highly dangerous and unpredictable. Copy that, sir. Okay. He thinks a boss is coming up here in a moment. Spoiler alert, there's a boss coming up here in a moment. Yeah, see, there's the fire damage right there. So I'm not going to use the ointment for now, since we got a save point right here, but yeah, so it goes away, it doesn't take forever, but when you're really, really like getting swamped by enemies and you're on fire, it's pretty bad. And there are things that will help sort of reduce that as we move forward as well. So ointment though, if you just need it gone, if you're like, man, I'm gonna die if I take any more dot, you can use the ointment to get rid of it, which is nice. That guy, delicious pizza, yes. Boss room right there, so let's do this. One more quick save. That way, if we do happen to die, we don't have to go back to the pizza and stuff again. Alright. I think we're looking good. We got the grenades, we got the assault rifle. It's coming, evacuate immediately! try. Remember how to dodge those. Oh my gosh. The Hail Mary, wow. Alright, we're good. Quick save. Let's get rid of that first. Nice. Okay, this fire torch is actually very important. Can hit objects high above you. Yeah, that's a big deal. That is actually a crit path item that we'll need to advance our route. So this, I ran into one of these yesterday, right as the smoke alarm was going off in my apartment. So I wasn't able to reach it with conventional means, but now that we have the fire torch, we can do this. So we need to raise this, but we can't reach it with anything else. We can't reach it with that. So there we go. And it's really nice for enemies like this. There we go. It's like I can't damage the front of that thing. I can only damage the top of it. We're good for now. Oh, hello. How can I help you? Yeah, nothing I really want right now. Increase medkit drop rate. We're good. We're good. Yeah, not for 8,000. I'm gonna save my money for now. Nice. And then characters will like do things like that for you too. So it's definitely not a bad idea to talk to merchants, things like that. This area had me stumped for quite a while. I was like, what am I doing wrong here? We can't really access this quite yet, so don't need to worry about it. It's kind of a dead end. We'll just keep it in mind. And if we go up, where that big turret is right there, that's like the way out, if I remember correctly. And this, I think we're... yeah, can't quite get through here yet. And then there's something else up there too that we can climb, so good there. Let's do this. I forgot about that thing here. Oh wait, does it? Oh, I take it back. It refills everything, I guess, even grenade ammo. That's great to know. Excellent, excellent. Enemies will mess you. You definitely take quite a bit of damage. Okay. It's gonna start looking kind of familiar, like where we're at right now. Kind of just puts us back to towards the beginning. So this is where I couldn't approach earlier. So now we can push this long. Boom. And we're back. Alright, so now we have what we need. Fire torch to a ointment, nice. Yeah, now we can access that that area from yesterday with a little switch on it. Let me try and remember where it is. Sorry, one sec here. Right there. So up, straight up, and to the right, I believe. I believe. Quick save since I'm right here. Getting a little low on health too. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, usually enemies will drop money, ammo, health, things like that, but then they have like the rare drops as well. Like just like Castlevania. Nice. We are so much further in than yesterday. I think my stream was what, like 58 minutes yesterday. Half of which was, well, not half, but like a lot of it was just kind of being like, hey, this is the game, and then the last like 10 minutes were me being like, hey, I think my apartment might be on fire, so this is good. Okay. Quick check. Yeah, we can't go up there yet. That's where we need to get. But I know for a fact that if we start on this side and come up and go right, we'll hit a dead end. We actually need to come through this way, up right there, and then meet it to the left there. So, and once we get up to this little yellow dot, the game really starts to open up and get really fun because of what we get up at that yellow dot. So. Yeah, let's keep moving. So straight to the right, and we're gonna just work our way over to that little kind of, I guess it's kind of like a brick red area right there. So let's go. I apologize in advance if I didn't go the right way, but I'm pretty sure this is the right way. Luckily, it won't take long to do that. We're in the right area. I'm just trying to. My memory is a little shaky on this part, but I think we're good. I think. Ah, damn it. Okay. Yep, I did go the wrong way. My bad. My bad. Let me see here. This will be good practice for like moving away. There we go. Okay. Sorry. Let me check that one more time. Let me see here. That is where we come down through. My bad. I'm having a little brain fart here. Hang on one sec. Where is the fire switch? not through there. Alright, we'll get to the bottom of this. That's the beginning. Sorry. Let me try going up. Maybe I did miss something. Let's do this. Nothing else, we'll just fill in the map, and then we'll know. But I'm pretty confident it's not like left and up. Yeah, those are like the rare drops for that type of thing. Nice. The weird part though is that this not weird, but one of the design choices in this game is that you for your items so the ointment right here, right? I already have 3 of them. 3 is the max that you can carry for now of anything. So like any of these items, like I can only pick up 1 more of the mushrooms. I can only pick up 1 more of ammo reserve V2. But you can get something later that expands that capacity. So yeah, definitely good to keep an eye out for. Sorry, 1 second. Let me check a text message. Sorry, I'm gonna say sorry a lot. Okay, so I think this might be it. I think this might be right. I think we do want to go actually up right here. The yellow dot, I think, is just, I think I got a little confused. So, where is it? Can I bring my mouse over here? No, it doesn't look like it allows me to use the mouse cursor on this. That's okay. So the yellow dot is the path forward, but to the left of the yellow dot, if we go into that little light brown area right there, we can, yeah, I think I'm pretty confident that's the way. So we need to go up and to the right from here. In fact, I know that because these little wooden beams are familiar now. So, yep, we're good. We're good. We're back. There we go. Okay, cool. There it is. We'll need another key for this, so we don't need to worry about that for now. But we can at least open this. Open up this spot here. We'll come back to it. I believe. Maybe a little gold, but we can't get the health upgrade quite yet. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is just mark this. Like that. There it is. So I don't forget about it. We got a couple things we can come back and get. Get through that way. Oh, let's change that out before I forget. Alright. And we can't push this yet. Not quite strong enough. That's okay. Come on, big boy. Come on, I got this thing for you. so this is the way up. You want to go up through there, but I want to double check this real quick. Okay, so this is a big deal. This is actually the first quick travel spot that we access. So we can go, let's see here. We are right here. We can go all the way down here. And this should look familiar. So this is the only one we can access, but let's go to it real quick. Alright, and you'll notice you can't really, can't go out that way. That's just kind of the way that the truck is traveling, so. Now we can open that door. And now we have access to that area with a quick travel, so that's nice. But we still don't have what we need for that area, so let's go back. And we'll continue forward. All right. And once you get like when a crate or a barrel or some crate barrel has dropped its goodies, it then defaults to something far less significant, like a gold coin or a little bit of money or something. So. Right? And that is a climbing point up there, as you can see the little rocks on the left. And it's even got the C on the map, on the mini-map up there, so you can remember to come back for that. So we don't need that yet. Alright. Always keep an eye on like these tall segments of walls right here. Keep an eye out for the cracks in the wall, for the secrets. Okay. Crack up there. Gold there. Can't quite get up high enough there, so we'll just keep going for that. Access that. Another big something, and some of the big key items, not always key items, but important items like new guns, new abilities, things like that. Those are pretty much always going to be in like a chest like this, the little field crates. So let's get this. Boot. Yes, double jump. Yes. The best. Now you guys see why I said the game really starts to open up at that point. So let's grab that, and if we come through here, we are actually right back into this area. So yeah, the double jump really starts making the game fun. Really fun. So let's do this. Obviously the yellow dot is the way forward. And I know for a fact that there is a boss at the end of this big sequence up here. So, we can go do that, but I'm going to, real quick, since I know that there's a save point right here, that this was a little stretch before another boss fight. Let's just save it right here. I should use my ammo more. I know, I don't really use it. I'm so used to saving it, Because ammo does go kind of quick in this game too. Kind of spamming it. And the handgun does pretty well. So does the knife, actually. The knife does a pretty good amount of damage. So let's just save right here. Okay. Now before we move forward, I don't actually remember what's up here, so let's take a look, yeah? Just for a second. Okay, so we can't go through there. But we got a little money. Take that. And now we can get back to what we were doing. Yeah, see? So once you empty one of those out, it just drops kind of non-special loot. But hey, now we can access some of these harder to reach spots, which is good. Donuts, yeah boy. And this is where we came from. Wall right here, nice. Oh shit, we got a new weapon. The boomerang. Yeah, a lot of these weapons are, it's not that they're bad, but you gotta think about like the cost, the damage versus cost, right? So the boomerang is literally the exact same as the grenade, but you know, it's a boomerang, so it goes out and comes back. The throwing knives are a little less, but they cost less. I'm gonna just stick with the grenade, but yeah, you start seeing, like, we start accumulating quite a few things pretty quickly. Alright. And this is where we came from, so back up we go. There's a message on my computer. EW Axel to Wallace. I received news that Hudson failed to intercept the intruder. I'm hardly surprised the man was an imbecile. No matter, I will eliminate him myself in the fortress before he reaches the facility. I've taken the G92 Randver out of the garage for that purpose. Ooh. I kind of like this. They actually kind of give you, for most boss fights, if you're paying attention, there's always like a little computer console or something. You can get a little bit of info before you go into the boss fight. Look at these guys first from a distance. This is what you call a fortified zone. You jerk. That never gets old. I love that scream. Bomb the wall. Alright. Hey. Alright. Make sure we didn't miss anything else. No walls that we can break. Looks good. Hunk that uncomfortable hunk of metal up his ass. Yeah, this is one of my favorite areas. When you become really strong, as you're kind of making your rounds back through this area of the game, this particular part is really fun. I like it because the destruction is so, I don't know, for lack of a better word, intense. Because like everything, as you can see, like so much of the environment is damageable. So yeah, it's really fun. Man, I love this game. I know I keep saying it, but I really love this game. That's sort of what I was getting at too earlier. You know, it's like everybody says, if you're gonna stream, you gotta play something that you want to keep coming back to. That has been sort of a challenge for me with streaming, because so normally I do tend to stream, historically I should say, I tend to stream fighting game stuff. Back in the day, it was Street Fighter V. When I had done some of the voiceover work for that, I was really into like streaming that, and you know, Urien came out, and Urien's my main character in Street Fighter. So I was really excited to stream, but streaming fighting games can be kind of exhausting after a while. You're either like fighting people or training. There isn't like questing you can do. There isn't like armor pieces you can go find. There aren't puzzles to solve. The puzzle is solving the puzzle of your opponent, solving for a better, more optimal combo route, right? Things like that. So, yeah, it's been really nice kind of coming back and just enjoying casually playing a game I enjoy, that I really like. Alright, so we're gonna do this real quick. There's another merchant in here. What can I do for you? When Mr. Easton lost his arm in an accident 3 years ago. So, Easton is the main villain. You probably saw him in the little intro. Well, not this time, if this is your first time tuning in, or watching the VOD, if that's the case. But yeah, the guy with that looks kind of like mustache-less Hitler with the metal arm, that's Easton. He's like the main bad guy of the game. He requested a custom prosthetic arm with advanced capabilities. Boy, did he. This is not just a simple replacement. It incorporates all the latest advancements in laser technology from massive firepower and an extremely compact design. Yeah, it's pretty gnarly. Max ammo plus 20. No, I'm good on that. This isn't bad. This is not a bad gun. Handgun-wise, it's a little more damage, and we get the fire rate of our last gun. So slightly higher, but for almost 8,000, I'm gonna pass for now. I don't think it's like really a significant increase. It's nice, but not for the 8,000 that it'll cost. So I'm gonna save it for now. Okay. And here we go. Sorry, I'm getting used to it again. Yeah, so little green missiles there, those are the ones that drop ammo. So as I was saying, I think it was yesterday, yeah, some of the missiles will drop ammo, so keep an eye on those for when you're running low during boss fights and stuff. ability. He's like shot off the ceiling. That's funny. Alright. Go back and save it real quick, huh? Get the apple. Stands for. There's a little something up there. Don't quite know what it is. Yeah, it's funny. It's like I've actually platinumed this game on Steam, but it was a little while ago. It was a few months ago. And then I kind of just put it away once I finished it. So I don't remember. A lot of this stuff was, it's going to take me a little time to come back to. Oh, this part. This part's so fun. Okay. Notice the little skull right here at the beginning. So, give me one sec. I'm gonna check something real quick. Text message, be right back. Okay. So yeah, here we can't get through, but as you can see down below, there's like a switch right below me, so I can't quite get there, so we'll come back up through this way eventually. So, that being said, let's move forward. Okay, so this part, I haven't really mentioned it a lot since I started playing this game again, but it's pretty obvious this game borrows pretty heavily, artistically, from Metal Slug, which is just awesome. I love that. It's like one of my favorite. I think Metal Slug is an absolute masterclass in sprite work, especially the early games. And it's very, very obvious that they were trying to sort of recapture that magic with this game. It's like, what if there was a Metroidvania Metal Slug game? That's essentially what this feels like to me. So, with that being said, this next area, it becomes very, very obvious in more than one way. It's, you know, this immediately starts looking like a Metal Slug area with, like, the bats and stuff. But also, there are nice little Easter eggs in this area. So, let's see here. Aha. We got the double jump. Let's hop up here. Ooh, got the grenade charm. What's this? Increased bomb ammo drop rate. Nice. We'll leave it on. We don't have any other charms right now anyway, so why not? Okay. So, one of my personal favorite things about this area this game in general is, there are lots of hidden treasures and stuff in the game, much like Metal Slug, where, let me see, like, just a for instance, right? Like this little archway, this little stone archway right here. In Metal Slug, there will always be things where it's like, if you just aim up at the ceiling at that one particular spot, you'll notice that your bullets are actually making contact with it. Like, nothing's happening, it's not being destroyed, but you can just sit there and spam bullets into it, and then after a few seconds, like, a big gold bar will fall out of it or something like that, or, you know, or like like one of the POWs or something will just randomly like pop out of it and be like, thank you, you know. So they definitely kept that trend going in this game. I'll show you what I mean. It's one of my favorite things. So like right here, right? That little mask right there above the archway. I love that. I love that detail. It incentivizes you to really try to interact with your environment in the game. It's fantastic. I love it. Not only that, but this screen helps you keep track of all that kind of stuff. So, where was it? I just lost it. I had it and I lost it. Was it the gold crown? There it is. Yeah. So once you find it, it keeps track of it in the treasure screen for you, which is really, really nice. I love it. Yeah, see, like right there, you can interact with that statue head, but there's not actually anything in it. It's just like, hey, you can. So it, like I said, it definitely incentivizes you to explore, right? Take your time going through areas. If something looks a little unusual in the background, try shooting it, try interacting with it, and chances are you can, even if it doesn't drop anything. Like right here again, like that statue head in the back. So nothing in it, but still. And then obvious stuff, right? I see you creeping up there. Those guys are a pain in the ass. Reserve 2. A little bit more money. Nice. Yeah. Very, very fun. It's those little things, the little things like that, right? Where it becomes more than just, not that it's a bad thing to be like a kind of more traditional Metroidvania style game, but those kinds of little things really add like replay value to the game. If you like missed things, you can always go back and try to find them. You know, you can like try to fill in the list, your treasure list. Yeah, and then, you know, again, like you can interact with this even after you leave the room, come back in, right? It won't keep dropping things, but you can see that you can interact with it. I just really like that. I think it's such a nice touch, and it just shows such an attention, like attention to detail, and it's such a love letter to Metal Slug. I think it's fantastic. Sorry, I'm singing this game's praise a lot. I really like this game, guys. I really like it. I just think it's, again, I think it's like one of the best Metroidvanias that I've personally ever played. You know, to each their own, obviously, but I think it's fantastic. I love this game so much. Yeah. Check those ceilings. And you know, there's not really going to be a spot. Like right here, if you look at the ceiling, it's pretty uniform from like this corner to this corner over here, but you'll see it like when there's a major crack in the wall. See if there's any right here. Okay, let's check the map here. One room to the left. Cool. Yes, yes. Like here's another example, right? Like this explorer. By the way, I'm pretty confident that's an Indiana Jones Easter egg right there. I mean, maybe not, but it sure looks like it, right? The pants with the leather jacket and stuff, and the lantern. It's just really cool. I like it. I love what these devs did with this. But again, if you interact with it, you get a hidden treasure right there. Just really, really cool. I love it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep saying it, but I love it. Super fun, super fun. That stuff makes you feel like excited to play the game, right? To just interact with the game. I love that. I think it's such cool design, as opposed to just being like, oh, the treasure is just sitting out there in the open on like a little stone pedestal. And obviously, sometimes they are, or being in like a treasure chest or a crate that you need to destroy. It's fun. It adds depth to the game. It's fun. All right. So by the way, we are now back in the spot, like right down below here is where we got the slide initially. So we don't need to go that way again. We already know what's there. No walls up here to break. That's good. Yeah. Good. So, okay, so there you go. So you can barely see it, but like see the wall right there? It's got some like cracks in it. So like the middle of the wall compared to the bottom of the wall right here where I'm crouching. Right. All right, this area is kind of dangerous. Now I believe there is something in here that allows us to see better in the dark, but we don't really need it. I mean, this is all the room really is. Not really anything that can hurt us, but it's meant to be a little hard to see what's going on. Oh, we got something here. Ooh, the mind jammer. That is very, very important. That's very important. So what this does, that's an interesting item. Yeah, it allows wearer to collect enemy mines, right? So we'll get to a point in the game where enemies will toss like landmines on the ground and stuff. But if we have the mind jammer charm equipped, we can actually just walk over them and you'll pick it up just like it's ammo or something. Otherwise, it'll obviously blow up and hurt you. And that's actually important too, because if you're trying to get 100% for the like 100% weapons and collectibles in the game, you'll need that, or else you can't pick up the mines. So we're good. We're gonna leave it on the grenade charm for now, but it's definitely good to have that. And work our way up here. Whoa. I love the music too. It's so like so mysterious. This is why it's nice to come back here when you've got the thing that allows you to see better. There we go. And carefully walk to the edge. I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. We got Indiana Jones here. And back up to the right. Okay, right there. Oh, by the way. Yeah, I kept thinking that was going to drop something too. But yes. So like I said, just always check the walls. Oh, perfect, right here. So you are not necessarily going to get the mind jammer just naturally exploring, because it's in that dark cave. You have to blow up a secret wall, and you have to destroy a secret wall within the secret wall in the dark. So you're not necessarily meant to get that. So if you do get it, as soon as you come out of the cave, like one room later, lo and behold, now we have the mind jammer. So now we can pick that up. And we get a new weapon. Boom. Oh, yeah, and you can shoot him too. If you don't have it, you can just like shoot him to destroy him, but I don't want to. Because that's free ammo. Alright. Okay, nothing here. I love this guy. Watch this. So the natural inclination is to go down here and take him out. Oh, maybe it's not this guy. Oh, maybe it's somebody else that I'm thinking of. There's another spot where, like, if you leave a soldier alive, he'll walk over and unlock a secret door for you. But it might not be this guy. No, it's not this guy, okay. This guy's just like, I'm good, man, I'm just gonna eat. But you can actually take him out. Sorry, dude. And here is the switch that we couldn't access before. So now we've got the shortcut back to that main area. Hooray! Alright, so we got some biscotti. And we can't access this yet. But we probably will be able to eventually. So let's come back through here. And this is kind of worth mentioning too. Some things don't pass through the walls, right? Like bullets don't pass through the walls, but knives will pass through the walls. So if you can like damage something on the other side, right? And like it's a gunner, so he can't hit you. If you know, just a little tip to make things easier for yourself if you want to thin the crowd a little bit. Oh, I didn't go all the way over to the right. Check that. Cool. Nice. We have the type 1 key, that's good. So, there is a 1 right there, so obviously we can use that to access the little whatever it is inside that next room. But we also have 1 right there. And yeah, there's the 4 is down there, so we have 2 spots where we will be able to use the 1 key. So, the type 1 key. Okay. So we're good there. Let's go ahead and just move forward for now. Whoa, fellas. Cool. Crackable walls up here. And looks good. Okay. Oh, there's one right there in the ceiling, though, I saw. Yep, right there. Nice. Green ring. Green ring. Green ring. Alright. Big giant button first. A little too high up there. Can't get up there. But there is something up there. So I'm gonna do this. Put that there. Mark it. Mark it, dude. Yeah, okay, here we go. So now we can use this. Insert the key. Absolutely. Yeah, boy. So we've used this before, and you'll notice a trend, right? So there's type 1, we've seen type 1 and type 4. So yeah, as you can probably guess, there's like type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4, at very least. One second, check quick message. Now we can push that huge block. Look familiar? Right there. That room before, there was a block right down below that we couldn't access. However, there is a quick travel room right there, so when we do eventually get another quick travel room, we can hop back over to it and move that block. I love this thing though. I love the rocket. You can't fire it in the air. Like while I'm jumping, I'm mashing the rocket button. So you got to be standing while you do it, but that's okay because it is gnarly and it homes in on things pretty good, pretty good. No hidden walls there. That's good. Okay. The gold watch. I do like this something. Yeah, boys. Get a loot. Let's make sure we pick this up. Got the mine jammer. Nice. The knife sheath. Okay. Let's take a look at that. Knife damage +5. Okay. So you do have to be a little selective with what you're equipping, since it's not like a lot of these are passive abilities where it's like, oh, you just now do +5 with the knife or anything. So there's actually a lot of build options in this game as well, which is also very fun. I like that, you know. You can be pretty creative with what they give you in this game. I enjoy that as well. You know, I'm kind of used to builds centering around things like swords, shields, magic, bows and arrows, right? That kind of stuff. But I like that in this Metroidvania game, there's guns, like actual military combat and things like that. It's really fun. I really like it. This guy. What a jerk. Yeah, there's clearly stuff up there that we can't access yet. That's okay. Let's leave it for now. Ah, yes, this one. In there. Ah, let's grab this. Oh, also. Sweet. Ooh, shit. We got the Molotov, baby. Quite literally. No broken walls there. All right, we are making some pretty good progress here. Oh man. Oh, dude, I forgot about this guy. Another very, very good example of just exploring your environment. You know, I'm gonna keep saying this kind of stuff, but it's really, really important. This little light up here. So not only treasure, an actual health expansion. Fantastic. Boom. Oh. I like this area a lot too. The music is really cool. Same. Nice. We got a fast travel. So, since we have the fast travel, There we go. Let's go back up here, and we'll explore that the other room where we can use the Type 1 suit. Alright, one more room over. Yeah, this game, one thing that is really important to me as a gamer for the fun factor of a good Metroidvania is fun backtracking, right? I don't really like it when a game, if a Metroidvania is kind of linear, where they're just like, well, we're gonna kind of keep forcing you in this direction, and we're gonna kind of put things in front of you where it's like, it kind of locks you out of being able to go backwards. I like the freedom to kind of go backwards whenever I feel like it. This is kind of my hot take here. I did not like Metroid Dread for that reason. I kind of felt like there were tons of times during the game where they're just like forcing you forward constantly. It's like, oh man, I got this cool new power-up, and I want to go back and try and explore that one spot that I remember, but they're like, oh no, the tunnel collapsed behind you. You have no choice but to go forward. I don't really like that. I also kind of feel like that deviates from traditional Metroid games, which I didn't care for. So yeah, I'm a big fan of like when games just allow you, it's like, if you want to go back, go back. There's no guarantee that you're still going to be able to access this thing, but I love the option of being able to go back. If you, the player, want to go back and try, I like being able to. Nice. Ammo expansion. We'll always take that. Cool. We are good. Worth it. Worth it. Worth it. Back, we got double jump. Okay, back to this, and I think we're pretty good. Save your one more time real quick. All right. Ah, okay, so here's another one of those doors that we can't access. We need the electro shotgun or whatever it is. So dead end there. For now. What about this way? Oh. Room. Ah. Can't go to there yet. Let's do this, though. Like any good explorer, let's mark our map. The machine has no power. Looks like there's a slot for a battery. Aha. Okay, so we'll need that to probably traverse that big gap there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy, easy. Oh, I'm breaking down anything that looks odd in the background, right? Just shoot at it, see if it works. Got another shop here. That's cool. That's cool. What can I do for you? Have you found the vault in the research facility? Ah, that's probably that dark room that we were just in. The problem is there are multiple security measures to go through. First, the room is pitch black. Yep, that checks out. You need special equipment to see in there, which is probably what we needed. That's what they kind of intended for you to have in that secret room in the caves that we were in, where we found the mine jammer. Night vision goggles should do the trick. Okay. Next, the vault has a 10-inch thick steel plate. It is impossible to break in. You must have the vault combination to open it, or a custom-made gadget that can hack the electronic lock. Interesting. It can't be done, I tell you. I'm just the janitor, but I earned something on the side from this little operation I have going on. Cool. Thanks, Arthur. Let's see what he's got. What do you have? Armor piercer. Landmine. Oh my god, he's got some good stuff. He's actually got some pretty good looking stuff. Tommy gun. Food, good to know. And again, too, like when you're trying to do obviously buy whatever you want, but if you're trying to do the 100% completion, you'll want to remember to come back and buy all the stuff from this guy. All the vendors, really. And as the game progresses, they will start selling more and more stuff. And the nice part is, too, it's not like it'll replace what's there. It's not like you can miss any of it. It'll just, the list as you hit more crit path moments in the game, you'll start unlocking more and more in their inventory. So always remember to come back and check in once in a while. But again, we're good for now. What do we got over here? Hey, Nighthawk. Okay. New gun. Let's see. The Schneider. Okay. So a fair bit slower, but a decent amount of damage. Let's see. What is the fire rate? What is significantly slower? What does that look like? Yeah, I can feel it, but it's not too bad. Especially if it's doing better damage faster, you know. Here. There seems to be something traced up the wall right there, too. Wouldn't you know it? We need that gun again for that. So we will... Oh, there it is right there, too. Worth noting, the little V is for Volt. So, my bad. Yeah, the V down there is actually for V. It's not an actual Roman numeral 5. The 4 is right there, and then the V is for the Volt gun. Moving on. There we go. Oh, this guy is fun. I like playing a little Game Boy there. I feel bad taking this guy out, but we're gonna, bro. Sorry. I want that hidden treasure. Hey, we got another map. Nice. Alright. More stuff up there. We can't quite get to it yet. We obviously need the climbing feature, whatever it is. But we got the map, so that's good. Nice. Alright. So I'm thinking up and to the right. Whoa, that's interesting. Okay. Whoa, whoa. See, obviously, pretty quickly in this area, things start ramping up difficulty-wise. The enemies start getting a lot tougher. Oh, let's break the wall too. Nice. Gold. I take the gold and you got it. See, this guy fires pretty quickly. He'll fire like 3 shots. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, just gotta be real careful. These guys definitely start becoming more difficult. Now we gotta be careful. Saw you in this. I have no beef with you, man. See a check. Save point rather. Let's be like right down here. Ooh, forget about this. Ah. Pops up pretty quick. So okay, let's try very hard not to die right here. Shock. There it is. Okay. Kind of close. Okay, that is clearly a boss fight, so let's come back to that in just a second. Check a couple more things here. Yep, that's the bolt gun. We need that for that expansion. I like how he menacingly turns around in his chair like, there you are, we have been expecting you. You know what's back there. Oh, hey, binoculars. Forgot about these. Hold left trigger button and use the right analog stick to inspect the area around you. That's actually kind of handy. So, yeah. You can actually really scout ahead. That is nice. That is nice. In a game like this where you do take a lot of damage, okay, so we probably got to come back through that way. I'm guessing we can destroy those little shackles and drop the crate to come from the blue area up there on the map. So, yeah. Alright. I'm thinking it's boss time. Okay. Okay. Well, let's do a quick check. I think I remember this boss. Let's see here. If I remember correctly, too, he actually sets down landmines, so I think I'm going to keep this on so that it's just easier to deal with. Because even if I don't necessarily need the mines, not getting blown up walking over them is pretty nice. If this is in fact the boss that I'm thinking of. So, okay. Yes, this guy. Oh wait, no. Different. This is not. There we go. Whew. Crap. Whoa, I just realized that guy was gaining health back. I don't know that I've ever seen him do that. I don't recall him doing that. Oh, we good over there. Oh, right. This part I forgot. I was like, wait a minute, he gains all his health back. There we go. Yeah, you blow his legs off, and then he gets, like, his torso gets a very small, but full health bar. Nice. Cool. Quick save. Alright, and there's our battery. Perfect. So, now we can operate the lift in that early room at the beginning of the factory or laboratory, whatever it is. We should be able to move it forward. Whoa. You go with easy. Should be good. Yes. Watch out for this guy down below, though, so I don't want to take that one hit. All out. These are binoculars. Nice. Cool. All right. Nice. Whoa. Forgot about this one. Yeah, this one's nice. You can actually, like, walk and shoot while we do it. No double jump. This thing is, pretty strong. I like it. Being able to walk. Cook everything around you. Yeah, this game does a really nice job too of making you like these moments where you feel really comfortable. You know, it's like RoboCop walking through the drug factory. You know. And you can't get through there without letting go. Pardon such deep sorrow, but hey, it is what it is. Alright, we don't need it. We don't need it. We're good. We're a one-man army here. The plasma rifle. Oh, snap. I think this is actually the weapon that I used for the majority of the game. Yeah, fire rate is significantly lower, and it costs more, but look at the damage increase, though. Oh, no, this wasn't it. I'm sorry. This is something else. We'll save that. We'll save that. There we go. No, I'm thinking of a different one that we'll probably get later on, which is a very... Whoa, no. Whoa, whoa. Stop bouncing. Okay. Now, there is an NPC that we encounter later in the game that wants us to run onto a side quest for him. He wants us to, like, retrieve these hidden documents for him. I happen to already know where they're at. So this guy, he basically, he's like a spy. Well, we'll encounter him. I think he's not too much further ahead. He might be in, like, the next area. But, yeah, what he basically tells you is he's like, hey, go back to the research laboratory, referring to this place here. I kept thinking it would tell you... I don't tell you the names of the areas. Maybe not. I guess not. But in any case, yeah, he'll tell you, like, hey, I left these research documents in this briefcase back in the research laboratory or factory, whatever. And he's like, go to area 6, like sector 6 or whatever. So you notice there's, like, these numbers in the back. So here's 6 right here. And there's no crack in the ceiling right here, but he says shoot the ceiling right above it. Pretty sure. There it is. Yeah, so he says grab this briefcase, and that is a key item for his quest. So, pretty important. And I believe we get, yeah, the archives here. I believe we get something like a gun from him for helping him out. It is also, that briefcase is also, if I remember correctly, it's pretty critical for like one of the endings of the game. So, by the way, there are multiple endings in this game. Pretty cool, pretty cool. There's a save point right above me. And then we've got that spot down below. So, I am about to cross the 2-hour threshold for the stream, which I think is a perfect spot to wrap things up for the day. Ah, yeah, okay, sorry. Let me pull in this spot on the map. There we go. Yeah, so I think, yeah, let's just go to the save point. That's fine. We're pretty much there. I think that's like perfect. Perfect. This has been good. Whoa! Nice, there we go. And there's a hidden wall right there, so let's do that first. And nice. Let's come through the storage here. There's a power up there. Let's move this. Raise the forklift. Nice. Now that's a good spot to end the stream, I think. Make sure there's nothing in that. Looks good. Don't see any more cracks in the wall. I think we are okay. Noise. Boom. Perfect. 2 hours on the dot. Alright, well, I'm gonna call it right there, you guys. But, yeah. Excuse me. We'll pick back up again later. I might stream again later tonight. I'm just kind of trying to stream whenever I've got little pockets of time here and there. So, yeah, we'll call it for now. I might hop on later tonight. If not, then probably tomorrow sometime, but we'll see. Again, I've not really been scheduling anything, so when I'm on, I'm on. Just kind of popping on when I feel like it. But yeah, I'll call it there. Thanks for those who lurked, who popped in, and if you didn't, enjoy the VODs, and we'll catch you at the next one.